Okay guys, just doing a quick tutorial on speech bubbles so that we can have a bit of fun with our pictures. So you can see this image will be the one we will use for this one. So we go to the internet for a speech bubble. It's the easiest place. So SP speech bubbles, go to images. Now if you go to search tools, you can get, and go to sizes, you can get large ones. This looks, pick whichever one you want. This looks simple and straightforward. Right click, copy image, back to Photoshop, edit and paste. So at least now we have a speech bubble pasted on top. You see the two layers here, one the background, the picture, and the speech bubble. If you look over here on the right hand side, you have your background picture and you have your speech bubble layer. Now we need to get rid of the white area, so we'll use a selection tool. So click the magic wand. There's a choice. If you right click, you'll see the choice quick selection. Magic wand is the one we want. There's a tolerance, that's how far into the contrast areas it goes. Not to worry, it'll work fine. Just left click once. As you can see, the selected area. Delete tool. Click your delete tool and just delete that selected area. And you have your speech bubble. Now you need to get rid of those marching ants around there. And so if you click on Control D, D for deselect, CTRL is control, so CTRL and D at the same time, and your selection area is gone. Oh, I left a little bit of white there, I missed it, so there we go. It's grand. Now you can move this around anywhere you want. Once you click your selection tool on the top, on the left hand, depending on where you have your toolbar. My one is on the left, but the selection tool is fairly obvious. And you can move it around and resize it, and you can even catch one side and flip it right over. So we'll give this one to Una. I'm happy enough with that. When you're happy where it is, click OK. Now we just need to put text in it. So I like to use Comic Sans, but of course there's plenty more. It's very easy to read Comic Sans. And use contrasting color black. So, and I type from the center out. Click in the middle and just go type whatever text you want. Shoot Patrick, I suppose, exclamation mark. Click OK when you're happy. Selection tool again. It'll resize your texts any way you want. Move it. I'm very happy with that. Click OK. Now you see now in the right hand side, or in your layer palette, wherever it is on your screen, you have three layers: your background picture, your speech bubble, and your text. We'll go back to the speech bubble for a second, and sometimes you can, if you click on the outside here, you can go double click, double right click, and you see you have blend options. So you might like to delete it down a bit, make set the opacity. As you see the background coming through, that can be quite effective, so I'll leave it at that. You could have a little drop shadow if you like, and if you click on the drop shadow, you can control where the shadow goes. For the purpose of this exercise, there's no need, and I'm happy with that, so we'll click OK. We might try and make the text more interesting, so you can either double click on the layer tab, or you can right click and go to blending options, which is the same as just selecting the options here again, with for opacity the same thing. So we'll bevel the text to give it some texture, so to speak, and you can put in contours, or this isn't very obvious with black, so we just put a little color. We'll put a color overlay and Control plus to make it a bit bigger so that we can see the effects, we can put in a drop shadow, and we can spread the drop shadow, as you can see, just again to show you the different options. Or you can put in a stroke if you like, around a stroke being just a line around the text. So we'll just leave it as shoot powder. Okay, so quite happy with that. Now you need to save your, this is 3 layers, so you need to save your image as a JPEG. Go to File, Save As, so drop down menu, a JPEG, and name your image differently to the one you just did. So that was Lockgar, so we'll say Lockgar speech bubble. Hope this isn't too confusing, and save it where you like. So for this we'll save it on the desktop. Save. Okay. Now we'll see if it's there. I'll go to my desktop. There's Lockgar. I should just open it as perfect. Hope that was helpful. Any questions, give me a shout.